Hello and welcome to this episode of Cosmic Crow Tarot. Recently I've added a few new decks to my collection and they all came in today. Well, both of them. I only got two. And I thought I'd share them with you. I haven't even opened this box yet. As you can see, it's still got the plastic on it. I took it out of the packaging paper that it came in because I've done that on camera before too, and it doesn't go well. So here it is. This came from Magic Planet, which is a company online. It's spelled magic with a K, MAGICK, planet.com. I will share the link in the comments below, and you can get this deck for yourself if you're interested in it, since this time of year is the spooky season and stuff, and this is the Halloween tarot. Now, when I got the deck, they sent me this cute little crystal as well. I believe it's rose quartz, and that's always a really fun crystal to have in your collection because rose quartz is really good for finding self-love and stuff like that, and I've got a few pieces in mine, and I'm telling you, it really does work for that. We're not really here to talk crystals, though. We're here to talk about this deck, and I'll go ahead and take off the cellophane now, or maybe I should have done this before. I did get it. And we'll take a look at the cards in the deck. It comes in this cute little tin as well, so the cards stay really safe. You've got the back there, and the sides. And on this side it says, "The festive old-time Halloween world of Kipling West conjures all that's fun about Halloween. Let the black cat guide you on a trick-or-treat mission to find out what is lurking around the next corner." That's what it says right there. Now we'll open the box. First time this box is being opened since it was packaged. I hope. Well, it was in cellophane, so it's new. And we have more cellophane. Now I'm going to take a second and open this off camera so I don't harm the cards, okay? And a very quick snip with the scissors and we are in. So this is what the backs look like, and it has that black cat. It's one of those decks you can read upright or reverse and you don't know what you're getting because either way, the cat's upright depending on which way you go. I'll go ahead and do a flip through, and we'll look at each cards individually. And as I said, well, you watch me just open this deck, so I don't know what these cards look like. So you'll be getting the same, first look that I'm getting myself. We have one of the title cards, and a little description card. This is what the little description card says, so you can know what it says. "Sometimes our lives seem shadowy, and it's hard to tell what's around the next corner. Much like Halloween night, when what is imagined is probably much scarier than what is really going on. Whatever the season, jump into the festive, if slightly freakish, old-time Halloween world of Kipling West, and let the tarot cards help you take a closer look at what may be lurking in the shadows of your life. The Halloween tarot deck is divided into 22 cards of the major arcana and 56 cards of the minor arcana in the suits of pumpkins. Pumpkins represent pentacles. Bats represent swords and air. Ghosts represent cups and water. And imps represent wands and fire." And then it has the little link for the complete guide if you want to, or to order the complete guide for the deck down at the bottom. Now we'll take a look at all the cards. Start with the Fool, which is a clown who looks like he's enjoying himself very much. Then the Magician, the High Priestess, and you can see the black cat that's right there is in all of the illustrations as well. It starts out with the Fool as the clown, but in a way, the black cat is the Fool as he's going, or he or she is going through the different cards and meeting each of the characters. Empress there is Frankenstein's bride, apparently. Should make sense because Frankenstein is the emperor. We have a Mummy as the Hierophant. Dracula meeting his bride. We're going to overcome his bride and the lovers. Chariot is like a hearse going through, driven by a pumpkin. Strength, we have the chick working with the lion, like the lion tamer. The Hermit, mad scientist. Wheel of Fortune sees to find a guy in a very precarious situation. You still got the black cat down here wondering what's going on. Justice is the pumpkin head with his little scales. The hangman seems to be a scarecrow. We have death, skeleton. Temperance as a witch. The devil as a female devil. I love when decks have the devil depicted as a woman. It just, I don't know, it makes me happy. The tower, which is a nice little spooky house, and you can see up there the lightning striking the chimney. The star. The moon, the werewolf howling at the moon. The sun. Judgment. And then the black cat has made his way all the way around the major arcana, and now he sits in the center of the world. Then we have the pentacle suit, which is actually pumpkins in this deck. So there's the ace, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. What I really like about this deck, well, it is different names, like pumpkins instead of pentacles, but the illustrations that are on the pictures are very similar to that of the Rider-Waite-Smith. So if you just pick up this deck and look at it, if you know the basis of that deck and the symbology and stuff, you see it in this one as well. Like the pumpkin here represents the pentacles, and the page is looking like focused on what they want to create. And the same thing with the knight and the queen. Like they're all in the same positions and stuff that the Rider-Waite are, but the pumpkins replace the pentacles. That's why I love having different decks and stuff. My goal right now is to get a deck for like every season. Like I've got the Groovy Waite that I use for like spring and stuff, and I like using that one a lot in winter too, because winter's kind of depressing and, well, it cheers people up. But we're not talking about that deck right now. There's a whole nother video, it's on my page, that you can watch about the Rider or the Groovy Waite. Now we're up to the ghosts, which replaces the cups. And you can see there just the Ace of Cups. 2 of ghosts. I'll go back and forth probably and call it ghosts and cups. 3 of ghosts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of ghosts, and 10. We have the court cards, the Page of Ghosts. He's not a full ghost yet, but he wants to be, so he's preparing for it. Knight of Ghosts, he knows what he wants, and there's the ghost, so he's going towards him. Queen of Ghosts, connected with her emotions, she's already focused on the ghost. And the King, who has become, well, he kind of looks like a soldier or bandit or something like Zorro, but he's got the ghost on his side too. Then we have the bat suit, which replaces the swords. There's the ace. There's the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have the Page of Bats, and the Knight of Bats, and the Queen of Bats, and the King. And last but certainly not least, we have the Imp suit, which replaces the wands. There's the Ace, and the 2, and the 3, the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we have the Page of Imps, the Knight of Imps, the Queen of Imps, and the King of Imps. Very last card, you can still see the little black cat as part of it. As we get with many of our decks, it usually comes as a nice little white guidebook. And a lot of people don't like these books, but if you're new to the tarot, they really come in handy. And even if you're not, like I've been reading tarot for about 4 or 5 years now, and it's still really nice to like go in and just see what the artist behind this deck had to say about the cards. So we have our own intuitions and our own thoughts about the decks, but it's interesting to see what Karen Lee, the artist, or the author of this book, had to share about the art by Kipling West. There we go. I'll go ahead and read you this little page right now. Well, it's rather long, but we'll sit here. The Halloween Tarot deck started with the traditional images of the Rider-Waite designed by A.E. Waite in 1910, and then twisted, turned, and tweaked to create a festive, if slightly freakish, old-time Halloween world. Since Halloween archetypes are fairly limited, the characters on the cards also emerged from old horror movies and circus images, and from the German-made vegetable people that were popular Halloween toys and decorations in 1920. Mixed into the deck with spooky images from All Hallows Eve are remnants of traditional tarot symbology. I get tongue-tied really easily when I'm reading. A blend of ancient Greek, Egyptian, and Hindu mythology, Chaldean astrology, biblical references, images from the Far East and medieval Europe, and more. No one knows exactly when and where tarot originated, but some think that tarot cards were brought to Italy and France by gypsies as early as the 12th century. Tarot was a popular game by the 1400s, tarocchi in Italian, le tarot in French, but it was also used as a fortune-telling tool from time to time from the time of the Middle Ages. Well, that's just a little look at the intro of this book, and then there's different things, major arcana and minor arcana, and different spreads and everything you can use too. So if you've been interested in purchasing this deck, or you want a Halloween themed deck, now you know what all the cards look like. And you can purchase it for yourself. As I said, I will leave the link in the description to get some Magic Planet. I'll even try to leave the link to this exact deck. And they do. Well, at least they did for me. Right now. They give you little crystals to add to your collection too. So, definitely a great purchase. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will have another one up very shortly, because I actually got 2 in the mail. And the other one's very interesting as well, and I can't wait to share it with you. So as always, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.